Okay, so here we are back with the second to last Dwarrowdelf cycle adventure called Foundations of Stone. This is by far, I believe, the most challenging, simply for logistical reasons. So I'm just going to read you what's been happening. The walls are weeping water and the air grows damp. A low rumble sounds from above, accompanied by the sound of rushing water. There are underground waterways in Moria that lead to deep darkness and who knows what else. In order to play this, what you do is you take the Twists and Turns, Deeps of Moria and Goblins of the Deep adventure packs, adventure cards from the base game. You put them all together and you take the Foundations of Stone adventure pack, but you set those aside. The first player attaches Cave Torch, and I've already prepared, so basically 2 cards are in the staging area. Your journey has led you to a decrepit portion of the mines, untouched by a dwarven pick for many a year. The air grows thick with moisture and the walls almost appear to be weeping. A low rumble sounds from below. There are a variety of underground waterways in Moria, but they should not be disturbed. Now, I've played this twice or 3 times, I can't remember, and it's actually quite complicated at some stage, and you'll see why. The secret is to get out as many allies in the beginning as possible, and to not attach too many weapons and other things to people. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to bring out Light of Valinor on Dwarrowdelf, and that's all we're going to do over here. And we're going to bring out Burning Brand on our friend Denethor, and that's all we are. Well, we're going to bring out a Rivendell, and we're going to bring Rivendell Blade, and we're going to bring out a Dwarven Axe on Talon. We have 6 already in the staging area. We need 9, but we don't want to quest too quickly. So what we're going to do is we're going to quest for 3, 5, 8, 9. Remove all progress tokens. If Cave-In removed no progress token, it gains Surge. Each player must exhaust a character and discard the top card of its deck if able. If the printed cost of the discarded card is equal to or higher than the remaining, can we cancel this one? Because this one is a terrible one. Yes, we will cancel this one. We do not want this one. This is actually terrible. And lastly, when revealed, each enemy and location currently in the staging area gets +1. So we have 4. We have 10 in the staging area. We quested for 3, 8, 9, so we increase our threat by 1. We're gonna travel to the Fouled Well, and we're gonna we can't do anything about the Goblin Scout because we cannot engage it ourselves optionally. So what we're going to do is we're going to use Denethor to look at the top of the deck. We've got a... Oh, that's not too bad. We're going to leave this one up there. Everyone takes a card. 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, and threat goes up by 1. First player changes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all we're going to do over here. We're not going to play any cards. What are we going to do over here? We're going to attach the Ancient Mathen. Then we're going to exhaust the Cave Torch, because we know exactly what's going to happen, because we have to reveal this, it goes away, and we put 3 progress by doing so on this location. Then we're going to quest for 3, 5, 8, 9. 11. Threat goes up by 2. End of turn. Let's check out the top card. We're gonna put this one away. Oh no, actually we're gonna leave it here. So everything refreshes. We take our player action, exhaust this, get rid of the fouled well. This one triggers, and we draw 3 cards over here. Now it's the end of the round, everybody draws a card, threat goes up by 1. Okay, everyone gets a resource, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1. First player changes. So let's see, we're going to bring out, that's too bad. What are we going to do? Oh yeah, we're going to bring out a Gandalf over here. And Gandalf will be used to draw 3 more cards, 1, 2, 3. And this allows us to bring out this one. Yeah. It's not quite the stuff that I wanted, but hey. And over here, we're gonna bring out Brock Iron Fist for 2 and 2. Yeah, and that's all we're going to do. So, sorry, this one is exhausted. So we are going to quest for 4, 5, 6, 9, 11, 14 against 8, 11, 15. There is nothing we can do because we don't have our hands upon the bow. This is terrible. Okay, threat goes up by 1. I'm not saying that this is a good round, it's actually not. We are going to defend with the Longbeard Orc Slayer. Nothing happens, so 3, he takes 2 wounds, and Legolas is gonna kill him. Actually, we are going to travel to the Ziggle Mineshaft. Legolas is gonna kill him for 3 against 0. We're gonna put 2 on the Ziggle Mineshaft, which means we do not have to increase our thing. We're going to take Denethor to look at the top card, which is an enemy. So we are going to refresh everyone and the cave torch as well. We're going to resource up to 1, 3, 3, 2. Threat goes up by 1. Everyone draws a card. 1 and 1. Let's see what we got. Great, don't need this card. Okay, first of all, we're going to attach Unexpected Courage to our friend Gimli. Finally. And over here, this is all terrible. We're going to bring out another ally, Erebor Battlemaster. And we are going to quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one takes 1 damage. And we draw one more card. Sigil Mineshaft. So we have 6, 10, 16 against 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So threat goes up by 6. This is going to be a really short round, and I'm not going to finish this, and I'm also not going to play again to show you how this can be played, because I'm actually this is not my most favorite scenario. We're going to optionally engage this guy over here. Denethor is going to defend, nothing happens because he's got a burning brand. And we're going to kill him with Legolas. So we're going to put 2 on this. Everyone refreshes. Everyone draws a card. Threat goes up by 1. We're now at 44 and 40 threat, so that's not good. Everybody gets a resource. 1, 1, 1. Yeah, this is all crap. Actually, all of these are really bad cards. We are going to bring out Glacial Wine. Exhaust him to draw 1 card. Rivendell Bow, that's great. It's just not what we need actually. Yeah, so next round we're actually going to lose. 3, 5, 8, 9, 10 against a combined threat of already too much. Cave in, remove all progress tokens. Great. So, yeah, 10 against 6, 10, 16 means we're eliminated. That's the end of this game. As you can see, today is not my day. That was a very short Foundations of Stone. Like I said, it's a really complicated, it gets complicated further on. And it does really depend on even what you get when you start out in the first round, because my problem was that I drew a 3 threat enemy that I can't engage, and I don't have hands upon the bow, so I can't get rid of it either, which is quite annoying because and then he was joined by a friend of his who was also 3 threat, and you can't engage them. And then there is nothing really I can do because they're just sitting there. So, like I said, I'm not saying it's a bad quest, not at all. I think it's actually very challenging. But yeah, just no luck today. So next up will be Shadow and Flame, the last one. Like I said, I have played this numerous times. I have won, so I'm happy for myself to move on. Unfortunately, I couldn't capture a winning version on film, but you can't always win, and then at least you know that the fact that I've won all of the other quests so far wasn't because I prepared the deck or did anything untoward to it. It just meant that I really knew what I was doing, and also I had a really good draw as well. So that's all from me today. I also have a little bit of an announcement to make. I'm hoping once I finish the Dwarrowdelf cycle to do something entirely different with regard to gaming, and I'll let you know then. Bye bye.